Oscars are this Sunday, and Hollywood is getting ready for one of the biggest nights in entertainment. This year's show will be hosted by Conan O'Brien, and there's already plenty of buzz around the biggest races from Best Picture to the acting categories. Joining us now to break it all down, the top contenders and what viewers can expect from the 98th Academy Awards is film and TV critic Lauren Veneziani, and known as DC Film Girl.
Correct, Allison.
I want to
you
get that out
remember.
there. Right. And fun fact, we've been friends for years. But anyway, we're professional now. The Oscars are just days away. What's the overall vibe, Lauren, around this year's awards?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for the Oscars. You know, this is my Super Bowl. You can
Yes.
stream them on Hulu this Sunday at 7 p.m. But honestly, Allison, I can't remember a year in recent memory where the Oscars have been a bit unpredictable like this, which makes it very exciting to watch. Sinners is the most nominated movie in Oscars history with 16 nominations. Sinners and Hamnet were my personal top two favorite films of 2025. And I think K-pop Demon Hunters, that was a huge film last year. That's definitely going to be taking the Oscar for Best Animated Picture and Best Original Song. But honestly, it's literally going to be a literal battle between Warner Brothers' two films, Sinners and One Battle After Another, for Best Picture. I think for Best Supporting Actress, Amy Madigan is ultimately going to take it for Weapons, an excellent horror film that came out last year. I think Best Supporting Actor could be Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. I would love to see Delroy Lindo win, but I think it's ultimately going to go to Sean Penn. Jessie Buckley is pretty much, one of the only shoo-ins to win for Best Actress for Hamnet, but I think Best Actor, I'm officially predicting Michael B. Jordan for Sinners. I think he
Okay.
has a strong chance for his double character portrayal as twins in Sinners. There's been a lot of discourse online, with Timothy Chalamet dissing the classic arts like ballet and opera in a recent discussion for his Oscar campaign for Marty Supreme. Maybe he could still win, but I'm officially predicting Michael. Yes, I think Sean Penn, and Amy Madigan are going to win for supporting. And
Supporting.
Best Director, I'm going to predict Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another. And I'm going to lean, Sinners for Best Picture. It could be One Battle After Another. I think Ryan Coogler of Sinners will take home Best Original Screenplay. But I'm going to put the good juju out there for Sinners. And I would love to see Sinners win Best Picture, but I think One Battle After Another and Sinners, they're going to be getting a lot of Oscars on Sunday, Allison.
It's so funny, like what exactly they look for, right? Because normally, and you tell me, you're the expert, but horror doesn't really ever win the big prize. But we know that Sinners was so much more layered than that. Do you think that's why
Yes.
this year, that might take the golden statuette?
No, that's honestly a great point. Horror isn't typically, nominated, but to me, Sinners was just so excellent. So many people saw it. It was a box office hit. I saw it twice in theaters, and it's honestly kind of a musical too. I kind of
Right.
want Sinners on Broadway. I just think that Michael B. Jordan, Wunmi Masaka, like everyone in that film was just absolutely incredible. Like I said, it could be One Battle After Another, which was also in my top 10. I really love One Battle After Another, but I just feel like Sinners is such a great and iconic film that we haven't seen in a long time. And it is such an original vampire story. I'm a big vampire, story girl, but this one
Yes.
really was, Ryan Coogler, I think, is just one of our best filmmakers. Of
Right.
course, he, famously did Black Panther, and this is just so different for him and a very, very ambitious film. And Michael B. Jordan, it literally looks like he feels like it's two different actors up there. That's
Right.
how good he is in these roles.
So you hit on Timothy Chalamet real briefly, but do you so we don't know when they seal the envelopes and put in their nominations, but would something like his comments, do you think, would it really have an impact on
It
him? Yeah.
It does seem like a lot of the predictions have been leaning towards Michael this time because of it. Again, like Timothy was great in Marty Supreme. Marty Supreme was my number 10 film of last year. I really enjoyed it, and I think that it is one of his finest performances. I just feel like there's been a discourse with the Oscar campaigning, after it. It seems like Timothy obviously really wants that Oscar. Michael B. Jordan won, the SAG, the Actor Awards, which is, kind of a big telling as well. But Timothy has won other awards, so we'll see. I think that a lot of people are very upset about his
Yeah.
comments, which were kind of ignorant. And I think that Michael B. Jordan deserves it. I think Timmy is fantastic, and I think he's a great actor. I just think it's really up in the air this year, which
Mhm.
honestly, like I said, makes it exciting to watch. But I'm really hoping for the best for Michael B. Jordan. He's
So
great in Sinners.
speaking of exciting, any surprises that we should keep an eye out for before we say goodbye?
Oh gosh, surprises. I mean, I'm interested to see what Conan O'Brien has up
Yeah.
his sleeve, jokes wise and with everything going on. And there could be a couple of surprises in these acting categories. I mean, you never know. Supporting
Mhm.
actress might go to Wound Me for Sinners. I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm excited for, the performances, hearing Golden and some of the other songs. So we'll see. It's kind of an unpredictable year. Some of my predictions might be wrong, but I'm gonna give the good juju to Sinners, okay?
Okay. And just to be clear, so we can have your prediction on the record, you say Jessie Buckley is taking it for Best Actress for Hamnet.
I definitely think she's taking Best Actress for Hamnet. She's won all of the other major categories. It's one of the best performances of the year. Hamnet is such a beautiful film, and you can definitely catch up on these films. Hamnet's available on digital, one battle after another, and Sinners are available on, Blu-ray, HBO Max. So yeah, I think Jessie is a fantastic actress, and she's so great as this grieving mother in Hamnet, a Shakespeare story. It's such a beautiful film directed by Chloe Zhao. And yes, I definitely think that. I think Jesse is like the one shoe-in actor
Mhm.
category win here for
Okay.
this Oscar season.
Well, we will be watching. In the meantime, Lauren, thanks for spending some of your morning with us. I know you will be glued to the television, live streaming or doing whatever you're going to be doing on
Yep,
Sunday.
I'll be watching it, and I'm going to be having my best dress picks as I always do on my Instagram, DC Film Girl, and TikTok. So
Love it.
definitely stay tuned for that. I love a big part of it for me, Allison, is watching all of the glam and the gowns too.
Absolutely. All right, Lauren, come back and play with us sometime. That's DC Film Girl, Lauren Veneziani. Thank you. Have a good
Thank
one.
you, Allison. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.